Unit 3, Chapter 7, 8, and 9. Chapter 7, Scales and Arpeggios. Scales and arpeggios are vital in filling up open spaces in both fast and slow songs, in gospel music and other styles of music as well. They're used as passing tones to connect chords or lead into certain sections of a song. The most prominent scales in gospel are the major scale, the natural and harmonic minor scales, the blues scale, pentatonic scales, and the chromatic scale. Major scale consists of 7 notes to the octave spaced in the following intervals. So you have key, which is your key note, whole step, half, whole, half step. You can do that in any key. Key, whole, half, etc. The natural minor scale is it's the same key signature. You go down a minor third. So key note, whole, half, whole. So these are the scales that are mostly used. Harmonic minor scale consists of 7 notes spaced this way. So the difference is that raised 7. Key, whole, half, whole, 1 1/2, half. So the long scale tones. Now I started using a lot of scales in the music. Like I said, in my church, they at the time didn't allow a lot of drums and bass or anything like that. So the piano player had a vital role in filling up all these spaces. You have to use scales, and one person that was really big on that was Alma Amdrozo. She's my one of my mentors, and her music just sounded so full and like an orchestra. She had all these scales and arpeggios and everything. So I just loved her playing, and that's why I started using so many scales. So the passing tone fillers, these are scale tones as passing tone fillers, 59A. Rather than just using passing chords like this, I went. Or you can start a song, lead a song off. Etc. Now, the blues scale is used extensively in gospel music. Contains 6 notes to the octave. So you have key, 1 1/2, whole, half, and 1 1/2. So that's how you get that gritty blues kind of sound. You also have pentatonic scale. This is direct from Africa, if you want to say it, or but it's Eastern, and so you have, for instance, the C pentatonic scale: key, whole, 1 1/2. You hear this in vocal improvisation everywhere in gospel music. It's Amazing Grace. Most of the spirituals, many of the spirituals anyway, are based on the pentatonic scales. Just so many of the spirituals, and this transferred over into gospel music. So you notice this? That's a very common feel, pentatonic scale feel. See all the different feels that I put in there? Etc. The C minor pentatonic scale is another one. Key, 1 1/2, whole, 1 1/2. So you have all those things, a chromatic scale. I use the chromatic scale a lot. I like using that just to fill and lead to other places. If I'm doing a tremolo, because I'm trying to get to somewhere. I'm trying to get to either to 1, to the 5, or get back to the 1. And I'll use that with my right hand or my left hand. And I'll show you some examples later on. Arpeggios. Some people don't like arpeggios, but I love arpeggios. So did Miss Androzo. And that is just a broken chord. If you want to learn how to improvise, especially in jazz, you can do your arpeggios based on your chords. Here are your intervals. And etc. So you do that, and you can do it at any interval. That's how you get your flexibility there. You start slowly though. And I like a lot of double-handed arpeggios. And you can hear people, Liberace thing. But it's like strings. You're adding strings to your music. So these are all very, very important. And I'll show you some of these in volume 2 as well.